Hey guys, hopefully I can get to this video.
Where the fuck are you filming from this time? Why do you pick the worst? Yeah, are you in jail? Is this a hostage situation? Why is there an echo? Why does it sound like you're in a shower? Like, what is happening?
Because an injustice like this cannot go unpunished.
An injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. I think Tectone might be losing it.
This is disgusting. I am beyond furious that such a simple issue could have been solved if Twitch got their head out of their ass.
Trying to make an angry face at the camera, and it just looks like he has to take a shit. Like I can't figure out what the fuck's going on here. Yeah, look at that. It's a man pinching off one right now. Jesus Christ.
It looks like he's sitting on the toilet.
He might be in a bathroom. I can't fucking tell. There's an echo. The only place I ever get an echo when I'm on the phone is in the bathroom. So, Tectone get banned again or something? So a Tectone video just dropped while we were streaming. I was about to stop streaming, but yeah, it's a 10-minute video. Around 10 minutes, but 12 minutes. So we'll, I guess we'll watch this real quick. Oh, let me get this pulled up in Discord. Where's my share screen button? There it is. Alright, there we go. That's an easy way to do the, it's a much better way to do the shared reaction thing. Okay. Yeah, that's how I'll handle that from now on. And we don't gotta worry about ads and shit. Alright. So if you want to join that, Tectone just dropped a video. We'll have a quick look at this. Could be nothing. There's no description on the video. It just says, video title is Fuck Twitch. That's it. So, could be nothing. Could be something. I don't know. I figure it's a nice little ending segment for the stream. Nothing major. Or maybe it is something major. Who knows? We'll find out. Alright, just let me know when you're joined up and ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright. Let's do it.
Hey guys, hopefully I can get to this video.
Where the fuck are you filming from this time? Why do you pick the worst? Yeah, are you in jail? Is this a hostage situation? Why is there an echo? Why does it sound like you're in a shower? Like, what is happening? Why do you pick the worst possible locations to film your YouTube videos for when you're not even live streaming it anymore? And you know you have a setup already with clear audio that you could just record from. Why don't you just record at your setup that your fans are used to? I mean, you're doing these videos sporadically when you have something you want to talk about, and then you're taking a break. So just every now and then go up to your streaming room, fire up the PC, record a quick video, and be done with it. What is this phone-based random location, birds in the background, now I'm in a shower or a hostage basement or... Okay, alright. Well, let's see what this is about. It's so weird.
Without being too angry. It's midnight where I'm at.
You alright, man? A long ass pause. Like, I'm starting to worry about his mental health.
TwitchCon just started about 3 hours ago.
Okay, it's just about TwitchCon.
I have been warning absolutely everyone not to go. Every single person.
Did something bad happen at TwitchCon I missed? Or is this like fresh drama? I mean, this is a fresh drop, so we'll see what he's talking about. He could be overreacting to something. Like I said, I'm worried about his mental health at this state.
All of my friends. I told all of my viewers. I told everybody to please not go to TwitchCon. I even, one great conversation that came to mind is a very at-length discussion I had with a good friend of mine, Makari. And I explained to him my concern for him going to TwitchCon, and thankfully he listened, as well as many of my viewers, if not all of my viewers, are not attending TwitchCon right now. And a lot of my streamer friends are not going as well, of which I will not name, because if you're friends with me, people don't like you, which is fun. If you haven't seen by now, the reason why I'm very angry is because a very good friend of mine did a podcast with her, was in a part of OTK with her, someone who I respect very much, someone who has been very kind to me my entire time since I've known them. A streamer by the name of Emaru got sexually assaulted at TwitchCon.
Okay, so Emaru got sexually assaulted at TwitchCon? Wonder why I hadn't seen that in my feed yet. All right, let's see if this is anything.
By a deranged fan on camera in front of a...
Play the clip of that. Or now I'm going to have to look that up after for context if he doesn't play it. Because some tells me he won't edit this in if he's just recording videos on his phone. Oh, God.
Crowd with security guards there. And no one prevented it. Nobody. Twitch Dan Clancy wants to talk about increased security measures. They want to talk about how this TwitchCon will be different. And the worst thing is, people look at me and they say I'm crazy, that I'm delusional, that I'm imagining things, and time after time I get proven right. Doesn't help that certain retard streamers like Mizkif have completely obliterated my reputation for the past 4 years, and day after day I have to unshovel the shit that's been put on me due to streamers like that, where people have a harder time listening and paying attention to the very clear warnings that I give people, because I'm a very careful individual. And I've made a couple mistakes in my life, but I really try to absorb all the information from every angle, especially when it comes to safety and security. Sorry if I'm a little bit different right now. I am violently shaking with anger, and I'm trying to not yell.
You might need help, man. Where are you at? Legitimately worried about him at this point. I'm gonna have to look up the video of this if it's got him legitimately this angry, or is this performative? Like, I mean, he says it's legitimate. I'm not doubting it, but I do want to say he said it happened on camera. I want to see it. I want to see it now. So now we got to find that.
Don't worry, streamer. If you're a viewer, leave TwitchCon now. Get out. This happened within the first 3 hours. You are not safe there. You're just not. You're not. This needs to be the last TwitchCon that ever happens. They need to shut this shit down, and to be honest, I think they should absolutely get sued for not being able to ensure the safety of the streamers when they say, hey, come meet this streamer right here. Because you want to know why it's so bad, guys? You want to know the worst part? Emaru had a security guard 2 years ago that attended TwitchCon.
Did he not do his job?
Where another fan was attempting to sexually assault her, and the security guard stopped him.
Okay, so he did his job. Good. That's why he's there.
But because Twitch official head staff didn't agree with the way that he stopped him, which, by the way, was just him putting his hands on him and making it to where he couldn't leave while the police arrived, they permanently banned him from ever being a part of TwitchCon again. So the security guard that did their job to...
Oh, you found the clip?
Yeah, it's like 10 seconds.
Okay, yeah, I figure we're gonna have to watch it. I figure it wouldn't be that long, to be honest with you, because I mean, if it happened and they got good security, which okay, her security guard got banned because of the way he put his hands on someone. I mean, I would have to see the original security guard he's referencing here to see why he got banned. But it's not like she doesn't have security now, because I'm guessing that's probably what we're gonna see in this clip. Is probably, if I had to take a guess without seeing it at all. I imagine it's 10 seconds. That's about how long I thought it would be. It's probably doing like a meet and greet or something, or photo op or whatever. Then, I mean, yeah, it is scary when fans do this, but some people are going to try to do this like that. It's one of those things you have to understand, which is why you have security. You know, like this happens to anybody who does a meet and greet, any level of celebrity that has fans. You know, like some of them are just gonna try to seize that moment because it's the one time in my life I'm ever gonna meet this person. So then they try to seize that moment. And some guy probably got handsy or tried to get handsy, and I'm guessing security just immediately stopped him, and that was probably the end of it. But he's making it sound like, you know, like she was taken hostage, or like, you know, it's the end of the world. Like, I get you're pissed that some guy tried something, but security did their job. No harm. Yeah, I'm not gonna say no harm, no foul, but you know, could have been worse. Nothing. You know, everything that was supposed to like prevent it, all of the safety measures she had in place worked, and they moved on. You know, like that's just, it's kind of one of the risks you take being an influencer at any level. Whether you're a lolcow like Boogie2988 or a fucking A-list celebrity like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like anytime you're a known public figure and you go to interact with the public for the sake of, you know, a photo op or a convention or whatever, you understand that that's kind of one of the risks you take. It comes with the territory. Should it happen? No. But also murder shouldn't happen. Theft shouldn't happen. There's a lot of things that shouldn't happen that just do. Like, you understand the risk going in, and then you do what you can to mitigate those risks. So I'm going to guess if it's only a 10-second clip, then I'm guessing that's what happened. Just real quick, guy tried something, got immediately checked by security, and then it was over. And this isn't like a TwitchCon is dangerous thing. If it happened the way I think it happened. It's not a TwitchCon is dangerous thing. It's a TwitchCon protected one of their, like, Twitch is going to spin it to be like, yep, we had a fan we had a fan overstep his bounds a little bit, and our security did their job, and he was dealt with. You are perfectly safe at TwitchCon, and this proves that. Yeah, this is just going to be something that TwitchCon to prove that you are safe there. They were able to keep their streamers safe. She wasn't, you know, she wasn't hurt. She wasn't taken. She wasn't, you know, nothing. She wasn't raped or anything like. She was probably, I'm going to guess it's probably minor in the video. Like, guy probably grabbed a butt cheek or was able to cop a feel real quickly and paid the price for it. It sucks that that happened, but I mean, is having your butt grabbed, is that really what you're going to scream makes Twitch dangerous? I mean, that feels like an overreaction. It's not like the TwitchCon. If that's all that's happened at this TwitchCon, then yes, TwitchCon is safer now than it was in the past. Because in the past, girls reporting legitimately getting raped. One girl broke her spine. You know, like, there's the whole Ludwig getting that friend drunk and he's sexually assaulting multiple women. There's the story from Keemstar where his friend is stealing girls' drinks and ends up getting roofied. So he accidentally protects girls from being roofied because they're serving drinks with no, you know, just in open containers and open solo cups that guys are dropping pills into. So if it's nothing on that level, and the worst that you got from this TwitchCon is a streamer got her butt cheek groped for 0.2 seconds, you know, a guy grabbed a quick butt cheek during a photo op or during a meet and greet. If that's all that happened, and I don't know, we'll watch it, but if that's all that happened, then Tectone shouldn't be shaking with anger. This feels a little performative. If it's worse than that, and that 10 seconds is really bad, then I'll retract everything I just said. But we'll find out after this, because I have a feeling he's not going to show it during this, because this is not an edited video. This is him turning his phone on, you know, in a gym bathroom, maybe. I can't tell where he's at, but yeah, this is This is just him doing a quick, I'm so mad I had to make a video type thing, and I can't tell if it's performative or not. I mean, he says he's shaking with anger, but he looks okay to me. I don't know. I can't really tell. Trying to analyze it, but this could just be one of those, I know I have to put a video out every so often during my break to stay relevant, so this is what I'm choosing to do this one on. And it could just legitimately be performative. I don't know. We'll see. Let him finish.
Make sure that Emmy was safe was banned, meaning the fault of this lies entirely on Dan Clancy's head.
Because he's talking about her old security guard. Does she have security now, though? Because now you're referencing a past TwitchCon. You're not referencing the current one. Like, currently speaking, does she have security at this TwitchCon? Even though her personal security guard got banned, does she still have security? Like, that's what's important right now.
Twitch's head. I want to speak directly to Dan right now.
Oh shit, he's going to talk directly to Dan Clancy. You think Dan will respond to this? Think Dan will actually see this and respond? Let's see what he says. Let's see how hard he goes.
You are a fucking buffoon. You are a moron. You can't moderate your own site. You think that you can moderate a live event? The security around there is a joke. I want to remind you, NMP and Wake Wilder were also sexually assaulted by a fan last year. You were letting streamers run amok, push other streamers into fucking moving trains. And you did nothing.
I do not think Dan will respond to this.
The idea of one of my viewers getting hurt because you won't just admit your incompetence drives me fucking insane. You run defense and actively promote Hassan, a terrorist supporter, a guy who has encouraged his viewers to kill people in the streets. Twitch, I'm not sure if you're even aware of this, but he's currently dog whistling for his audience to kill me right now, and you're doing nothing. Now, I would like to make a very...
What's he referencing? I'm not doubting him. I'm not doubting that Hassan would dog whistle to have someone killed. He's done it before. But what specifically is he referencing here? Because that sounded specific. I may be
I'm
underleveled
not
for this
sure.
one.
Very clear.
I haven't heard of this.
I can deal with whatever comes my way. I'm not worried about me.
Nope.
I'm worried
Not
about
gonna
other
fight that.
people. Because you're allowing this to continue, this behavior to continue. You pick and choose favorites for who you want to ban or unban. Let us not forget I got banned for 2 weeks for calling Froba the fat fuck retard fat. I got banned for 2 weeks for Denims, the person who believes that intellect is sexually transmitted by how many dudes she sucks the dick of.
It's clearly not. She can't absorb their energy. Or maybe she can. She just hasn't done enough of them yet. Keep sucking, Denims. Maybe you'll get there.
Got banned for 2 weeks for calling her a whore. And these people falsely accuse me of being a fucking rapist.
Do you think he'll ever be unbanned after his break after this video? Like, if Dan sees this, do you think he's going to have Twitch to come back to after he decides he's done with this break and ready to go back to creating content like he says he's dying to get back to? He's going to get back and find out that his Twitch is permanently banned because they're like, off-platform behavior. I don't. I mean, I'm not saying don't call out Dan Clancy, but I don't think this is going to accomplish anything here, Tectone, if I'm being honest. This is a video essay with evidence and stuff instead of just a rant where you're talking shit is probably the better way to do it. I don't think this is going to stick the landing, bruh.
And you've let it go on for years. The amount of complete baseless lies you've allowed to be slung towards me, towards my friends like Asmongold, Knox, just to name a few.
Well, to be fair, the argument for Dan Clancy there, if you're talking about lies, is, I mean, it's not against TOS to lie. They have freedom of speech. If you think they've lied to the point of defaming you and it affecting you monetarily, there's already a system in place for that. It's called defamation. You feel free to file a lawsuit. Yeah. Do we really want to be imposing on free speech? I mean, I know they already kind of do, but the PR statement is going to be, we don't want to impose on people's right to free speech. It's not against TOS to lie. You know, hate speech is one thing, but a lie is different. If you're saying that lie has defamed you and legally like cost you money and affected your well-being, there's already a place for that. It's called a courtroom. Go file a lawsuit.
Is fucking sickening. You are incompetent. You
know, Billy Mitchell did make a video calling out the CEO of YouTube and just talking shit. He sued Carl Jobs and he won. That's how that works. If it's lies. So complaining that someone lied on you, whatever, this sounds petty. I mean, the other stuff, if they're calling for death threats and doing stuff, well, that's actual, like, TOS and probably against the law type shit. Like, that's the kind of stuff that, yeah, they should be banned for. But just lying on you, I would say even calling you names shouldn't be something they should be banned for. But if they're going to ban you for calling Denham's a whore, then sure, ban them for calling you names too. Whatever, fair's fair.
A joke of a platform. And by the way, when I do come back to streaming, I could say, fuck Twitch, not gonna stream there. I'm gonna make sure that I stream there every time to let your viewers know live that your website is a piece of shit, and make sure to convert as many people off that platform to somewhere else.
Well, with this kind of behavior, you're definitely probably going to be kicked off the platform because you're actively saying that you're going to do monetary damage to the platform. So you definitely won't have a Twitch channel. If Dan Clancy does see this, if this goes viral or this gets talked about on Twitch or reacted to on Twitch or whatever, you definitely won't have a channel to come back to after this. Now you're actively saying that you're going to do monetary damage to the channel. This is the equivalent of like what Denham's and them are currently being sued for, which is saying I'm going to drive people away from your content.
I cannot believe it has been 3 hours and something awful has already happened. Guys, you're in San Diego. Do something else. Go to the zoo. Go hang out at Round 1. Go to an arcade. Go hit some, I don't know, a fucking bar. Go to one of the content creators like fucking houses and just chill there. At TwitchCon, you are not safe. Yes, guys, can you believe that a website that feeds off of parasocials, and then they say, hey, all these women that you think that you're dating because you're tier 3 subbing to them, yeah, you can just go meet them in person. And we banned all the good security guards because they did their fucking jobs. What the fuck?
Ban all of them or just that one you mentioned? I mean, you've given one example. I don't know if they banned others. I'm personally not interested in TwitchCon, but I don't remember any of that going viral, like a bunch of security guards getting banned.
I mean, genuinely, what the fuck? Make sure you guys go and express your anger towards this. Hashtag cancel TwitchCon would be great. Hashtag fuck Twitch. Hashtag fire Dan Clancy would be great. Because an injustice like this cannot go unpunished.
An injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere.
I think Tectone might be losing it.
There is no way.
The vibe of this is just not great. I'm not getting a great vibe here. I get he says he's pissed, but something about this feels off.
This
giving
is
insane
fucking
asylum
insane.
patient vibes.
Yeah, maybe it's just the place he's recording and the slow way he's speaking. I can't figure out what it is, but it feels like the Joker right before he turns into the Joker and puts the fucking makeup on. Like it doesn't feel great.
Yeah, because usually speaks pretty loud.
Yeah, like his whole tone of voice is different here. Like everything's different. I don't know. It's not giving off good vibes. I get he's supposed to be pissed, but he doesn't come off pissed. He comes off sinister. I don't know if that's the right word. It's just, he doesn't sound angry. This sounds like something else. Like genuinely worried about his mental health right now.
This is disgusting. I am beyond furious that such a simple issue could have been solved if Twitch got their head out of their ass.
Maybe it's just a bad performance. Maybe this is performative anger and he's just not very good at it. I don't know. I'll have to see the clip before I decide if it's performative or not, but maybe that's it. Maybe he's like, he needs to speak out to protect his friend, but he knows it's a nothing burger, so he has to pretend to be angry, and this is what pretending to be angry sounds like to him. It looks like he's trying to make an angry face at the camera, and it just looks like he has to take a shit. Like I can't figure out what the fuck's going on here. Yeah, look at that. That's a man pinching off one right now. Jesus Christ.
It looks like he's sitting on the toilet.
He might be in a bathroom. I can't fucking tell. There's an echo. The only place I ever get an echo when I'm on the phone is in the bathroom. So maybe he is in a bathroom. Maybe he's pinching one off right now. Maybe that's how he's like, you know what? I'll film this. I need to look angry during this, but it's kind of a nothing burger. I'm not really that mad. I know what I'll do. I'll film this video while taking like a massive shit. So every couple seconds I'm pinching one off, and that pushing one out face will make me. I mean, that looks like an angry face, right? People won't be able to tell the difference. We can hear the echo, man. I know what you're doing. Trying to pinch one off. All right, go ahead. Get it all out of your system.
The camera. It'll be funny if like the camera just pans out and he just like grabs a piece of toilet paper and starts wiping his ass.
Yeah, if he drops the phone and you see his pants around his ankles and that's all you see is his feet and his pants down. Jesus. Let's see where this goes. Maybe the ending will be stellar. We still got like 2 more minutes.
And did the right thing for fucking once, but they didn't. They fired the security guard because he did his job. And this is what happened. Twitch, you're fucking with the wrong people and you're promoting the wrong people. Genuinely. And it's at this level that I have to assume that what you're...
That one kind of sounded like a threat. Fucking with the wrong people, Twitch.
Doing is intentional.
You fucked with the wrong streamer. I have a particular set of skills.
You know a bald man's down bad when he hasn't shaved the back part of his head.
Oh yeah, he totally forgot. That's why he's trying to like stare deadpan straight at the camera. He's trying to remember not to show the back of it because, ooh, that bald spot looks bad. Just go full bald, man. You got to remember to shave that back of it because this look shows how that hairline is no longer receding. It is straight up running away from your forehead. It is on full retreat. Jesus, it's a bad look, Tectone. I mean, he looks like he might be going on like 50. If I'm not mistaken, this dude is significantly younger than me.
And it sucks because I feel guilt. Because maybe I should have warned people more.
What do you think that would have done, man? You think they ain't already been warned by everybody and their mother? These people are going to go to a con because it's a con. People always go to conventions. You can tell them last year there was an active shooter and we're not sure we can stop it this year. People would still go. Like, people would still go. Keemstar has given the warning. You've given the warning. You know, like all these other streamers who've had bad experiences given the warning. Like, everybody knows the stories. What else are you going to tell? Like, how else can you possibly stop it? Now I'm getting the performative vibe a little bit.
I don't think there's much he could have done because, like, I feel like a lot of people were dropping out of going to TwitchCon because of the Charlie Kirk situation.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you can do is, yeah, if the Charlie Kirk situation isn't going to stop influencers from going to TwitchCon, nothing you say will. I mean, absolutely nothing you say will. So, I mean, what are you realistically going to do? If these streamers are determined to go, like, the only thing that's going to stop fans from going to TwitchCon is streamers dropping out of TwitchCon. If there are no streamers there to meet, then they have no reason to go. So really the only thing that you need to do is get the influencers to drop out. But if the Charlie Kirk incident isn't going to scare influencers away from TwitchCon or make them drop out, I don't understand what your bald ass is going to do to make them drop out. Like, what could you possibly say? All you got to do is point at the Charlie Kirk thing and say, did you see what happened to Charlie Kirk? And if they're like, I don't care, I'm going anyway. Well, then there's like, there is no argument beyond that. Like, that's it. Their mind is made up. It's done and dusted. And that's why I'm getting the vibes that this is a little bit performative, because I'm like, you've got to understand that some of them are just going to go regardless, probably because the money's too good or they're having too much fun or they just don't care. I mean, it's a number of reasons, but some of them are just going to go regardless. And there's nothing you can do to change that.
Maybe I should have tried harder to get people to not go. But you know what they always do? Move on, bro. Nobody cares. This guy's delusional. This guy's still going on about this?
Yeah, they were just going to ignore you. So what are you saying? I should have done more? What, done more things they can ignore? Like, you already know the answer. You're saying it right now. They're just going to ignore you. Like, it's just not going to happen. There's nothing you can do.
Well, guys, I stayed consistent with what I was saying about Hassan, and thankfully today he had a full-on mental breakdown on stream because that guy's a piece of fucking shit. And that's what happens when I'm allowed to remain consistent. So to all of those who don't mind me beating a fucking dead horse, thank you, because at least some type of progress happens.
Fuck, I thought that was the end of the video. He's just sitting really still. Jesus. I've unpaused it, by the way. He's just not doing anything.
Bad things happen to good people. Stay safe out there, guys. It does not feel good to say, I told you so again. I take no joy in this. I hate this. This really sucks. Fuck Twitch, man.
All right, that's the end of it. Okay. All right, so now we got to figure out what he's referencing. And you said you threw it up in reaction?
Yeah, reaction, yeah.
Okay, oh, it's on Twitter. Ugh, hate trying to react to stuff on Twitter. The picture-in-picture doesn't like to work, but I'll figure it out. I'll make it work. Okay. Okay, pause it, and it auto-plays. I hate that. All right, let's pop that out. And my keyboard shortcuts don't work. I gotta click on everything. All right. So here we have, since it's, yeah, I'll go full screen. Where's the, oh yeah, I gotta make the window capture pop up. Okay. There we go. So I'll go full screen with it since it's only 10 seconds. So here we go. This is what he's referencing. This is the, she's not safe. She was sexually assaulted. Don't go to TwitchCon. It's not safe. And this is what made him so mad. He was shaking. Let's see it. I have not seen this. Okay, guy goes up. It's photo op. Oh, it looks like he just went in for a kiss. And that's it. Yeah.
Whoa.
He got pushed away, and yeah, that was it. Okay. And it looks like he didn't even try too hard. It looks like he went in for it, and she made it very clear it's not consensual, and then he He was already in the process of backing off before. Watch. He was already in the process of backing off before security pushed him, because she pushed him away, and it looked like that was it. Like he got the message immediately. He wasn't trying to be aggressive. He just shot his shot, which not the kind of shot you should shoot, bro. But also, this isn't like shaking in a bathroom worthy. Okay, that was performative then, because this is. I'm not gonna call it a nothing burger. He definitely shouldn't have tried that. But some guys are just going to try that shit. Some guys are going to take the wrong message. Someone's going to say, you should shoot your shot, man. This is your one shot. And that's what he took that to mean. Shoot your shot means ask her out. Use your words. But some guys, some incels might not understand your words versus just go in. So it looks like he just went in for a kiss, and then she pushed him away. Watch, here we go. In fact, here, we'll can I slow this down on Twitter? Yeah, playback speed. All right, so we'll go at half playback speed, 0.5. Yes, he's walking up, goes in for the kiss. She says no, pushes him away, and he just stands there. Like, he doesn't chase after her, he doesn't go for anything. He gets pushed. Security guard squares up. And he walks away. Okay. So that was it. That's the whole thing.
You just pushed him really hard. Like, why would Twitch fire him over that, though?
He's not talking about that security guard. He was talking about a security guard in the past.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
I mean, I don't think he was talking about him. Hold on. Let me go back to this, pull the transcript. When he said her security guard, I thought he said past TwitchCon. Let's Control F this. He got banned? No. Let's just search for the word banned. Banned? Okay. All right. Yeah. Imari had a security guard 2 years ago that attended TwitchCon while another fan was attempting to sexually assault her. Yeah, so that was the one from 2 years ago. I don't know what that one looks like. Maybe that one was worse than this one, because this one looked like security just did his job. You know, he was making contact with the streamer. You make contact with him, and he didn't make violent contact with him. He was prepared for that violence, because, you know, all right, like the push is a warning. There you go. I'm separating you from the streamer. This is your warning. You step to me after that, I'm throwing down, like we throwing hands. But he didn't do that. Like, the dude got the message and left. That's what you want to happen as a security guard. You want to send a clear message and then have him leave. Now, I don't know if anything happened to this guy afterward. I don't know if they called law enforcement to take him out or whatever, or if any charges are going to be pressed. But yeah, it doesn't even look like he grabbed any of her private parts or like did anything sexual, because he called it sexual assault. It looks like he just leaned in for a kiss and she pushed him away. So I'm not even sure that would classify as sexual assault. Regular assault, maybe. Sexual assault, I don't know. Maybe an unwanted kiss is enough to be quote unquote sexual assault, but I feel like that just like muddies the water, because when you hear sexual assault, you don't think guy tried to kiss me. You know, like that. I feel like that dilutes the meaning of the term sexual assault if you're going to call an attempted kiss sexual assault. I mean, by that definition, every guy who's had a bad date sexually assaulted a girl at the end of it. You know, like, I mean, really? Is that what we're going to call sexual assault? I mean, it was definitely regular assault. And the security guard did his job, but I think Tectone's being performative in that one then. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I think the attempt to kiss would technically make it sexual assault.
We'll just Google it, because I'm not sure. Because I don't know, like, that just sounds like something that shouldn't be labeled sexual assault, because it's just a common thing. Like, a guy could do that on accident. Not like what he did. That's obviously like some kind of assault. But like, guy's on a date with a girl. He's not that good at reading signals, or he thinks he's going to get a kiss at the end of the date. He's driving her home. He walks her to the door. He leans in for that kiss. He thinks it's going to happen. She goes, no, pushes him away. I mean, it's a less aggressive version of what we just saw, but does that still count? Like, I mean...
It is possible that he did kiss her, though, because, like, we don't know how close their lips actually got to each other.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't know. It looked like she pulled away relatively quickly, so I'm not sure he got to. I mean, if he did make contact, then yeah, definitely then. Sure. But if he didn't make contact, he just went in for it, and she was able to push him away, then... Is an attempted unwanted kiss sexual assault? Okay. Legal definitions vary by jurisdiction, but generally any physical contact without consent, is classified as sexual assault? That can't be right. Any physical contact without consent. So if you put your fucking hand on a girl's arm or shoulder without her consent, am I sexually assaulting someone in front of me in line in Walmart if I want to get their attention and I fucking touch their shoulder or something? I'm like, hey, excuse me. And then they turn around and they didn't want that physical contact. Did I just sexually assault That can't be right. That sounds ridiculous.
I feel like the context matters, though.
Yeah,
Like,
that sounds ridiculous.
If it's like a sexual move or gesture, then it could be considered that. But like an arm touch, no, not really.
Yeah, but the term any secular, like, laws aren't written that way. Well, that's British law. I don't care what the Crown Prosecution Service calls it. I want to know no American. All right, well, here's the actual... I don't know what state this is for. Is this federal? Here's the actual code for it. 10 U.S. Code 920, Article 120, paragraph, whatever, rape and sexual assault. A, rape, no. Let's go down to the part for sexual assault. All right, B, sexual assault. Any person subject to this chapter who commits a sexual act upon another person by threatening or placing that other person in fear, making a fraudulent representation that the sexual act serves a professional purpose, or C, including a belief by any article, pretense, or concealment that the person is another person. 2, commits a sexual act upon another person without the consent of another person, or B, when the person knows or reasonably should know that the other person is asleep, unconscious, or otherwise unaware that a sexual act is occurring. All right, definition 3, last one for this sexual assault. 3, commits a sexual act upon another person when the other person is incapable of consenting to the sexual act. So that would be like a mentally challenged person. Yeah, or drunk. Yeah, that kind of thing. Someone who is unable to give consent but still conscious. A, impairment by any drug, intoxicant, or... Oh, okay, so they do elaborate. Any drug, intoxicant, or other similar substance, and that condition is known is known or reasonably should be known by the person, or B, a mental disease or defect or physical disability, that condition is known or reasonably should be known by the person in question, is guilty of sexual assault and shall be punished as a... Yeah, so it looks like sexual intent has to be, like, part of it. I'm not sure a kiss counts as sexual consent or sexual intent. But that's the legal definition of sexual assault and when it happens. So I guess I guess a judge would have to interpret that, or a jury would, to see if it qualifies. Because I can see maybe it could, if you could argue, you'd have to make the argument that the unwanted kiss was sexual in nature, or that this guy he was going for that reason. It wasn't just an innocent kiss. Yeah, like you'd have to argue that, and it'd be open to interpretation. But the kiss in and of itself, not necessarily sexual assault. Because that does sound crazy to me. Because any guy on a bad date who, you know, made a bad judgment call would be guilty of sexual assault by that definition. So because that did sound crazy to me. Let's hear from Tectone. Hassan bad. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I don't know. This video felt performative. I think what's happening with Tectone... Let me go look at his video output. I think what's happening with him is he seems to be putting one out every couple days. At least once a week. Since his little break started. So I think he's just looking for... Yeah, because his break started a month ago, and he's put out several videos since then. So even though he said I'm taking a break, he's still putting out content at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. So I think he's just looking for reasons to turn the camera on at this point. He's given all the updates he can, and no one wants to watch a video of, hey guys, having fun on my break. I beat this video game, and I went to the gym, and you know, then I ate a Hot Pocket, and it was a pretty chill day. Well, thanks for watching. Yeah, like no one wants to watch it, so he has to have something to talk about. So it just seems like he's looking for stuff now. Like he's kind of talked about all the big dramas and everything trending, but it's been, you know, it's been a few days since he made a video, so he's got to put something out. So what can I find? You know, I don't know.
Yeah, every video kind of has like a dramatic looking thumbnail.
Yeah, like everything is over dramatized. Like the one where he's talking about Faith looks like he's about to cry. Failure looks like he's about to cry. Yeah, like they're also doom and gloom. Like they're very, very kind of clickbaity. None of them look like he's just happy and having fun on his break here. You're supposed to be on a break, man. Have fun. Make some videos of you having fun. People want to see you. Like, this shit can't be good for your mental health. Either A, I'm worried about your mental health if this is a serious video, or B, you're being performative, in which case, just stop. It's pathetic. Just show your fans that you're having fun on your break. That's what they want to see. They know you're taking a break. They want to know that that break was worth it. They want to know that you're going to come back in better spirits and with a better mental state. I'm not saying don't still do your commentary critique videos once a week or once every 2 weeks, but in between those, put some, hey guys, I'm okay, I'm having fun. This break's really helping kind of stuff. That's what your actual fans want to see. Now, I'm just a reaction slop tuber. Thanks for the shout out, by the way, Tectone. But it doesn't mean I don't want to see your mental health get better. I may not watch the videos of you I may not react to or watch the videos of you having fun on your vacation if you make those videos, but you know, still want to see your mental health get better. Maybe that's why I didn't do it, because people aren't going to react to those videos, and he very clearly wants to be reacted to. I mean, he shouts out react streamers in almost every video. So he very clearly wants people reacting to him so that his name stays trending and he can stay relevant. And no one's going to react to, I'm at a water park. Y'all want to watch me go down the slide? Check it out. Woo! Yeah, I left my tank top on. I wear the tank top in the pool because I'm that kind of guy. It's just, I don't think anybody's going to watch that. I mean, his fans will watch it. I don't think anybody's going to react to that.